Welcome to WTF, also known as What the We bring you wild stories from around the globe that make you say, WTF.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Why did a killer clown murder a loving mom who just made breakfast for her son and his friends? Let me say that again.
The mom got killed by a clown?
Killer clown murdered a loving mom after she just made breakfast for her son and his friends.
Well, at least they got breakfast.
Yeah. And
Shit.
you know what? This clown looked crazy.
Was it her son?
A lot of people got fears of clowns.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
My son
And
does. AJ.
but honestly, this clown right here, I wouldn't be scared of him. I'd have to test this clown. I'd really have to test him.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to show me.
homie don't play that.
He's gonna have to show me. So the case of the fatal shooting of a 40-year-old Marlene Warren in affluent Wellington, Florida, went cold for nearly 30 years until advances in DNA caught up with the killer. So they didn't catch him for 30 years later.
Yeah, how would you feel? What would you think, bro? Like, you would have thought you got away with murder, right?
Would have been, and hell yeah, you would have been like, fuck yeah, you remember that shit 30
Oh,
years ago? Like,
I
I
fucked
can't,
that
can't
bitch
believe I beat
up.
that shit.
I shot
All
the
right.
shit out of that bitch and stabbed her,
By
whatever.
the, I've imagine those cases where, that 30 years later, after you done changed your life around and got your shit established, you got a family and everything, a good job, you know what I
Oh,
mean? Been
man.
an upright citizen, been an upright tax-paying citizen for 30 years, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah. Because he probably didn't think he was ever getting caught.
Nah,
He's,
that was,
I guarantee you, as we go more into the story, he slept somewhere.
yeah.
So the need to know is Marlene Warren, 40, was killed over Memorial Day weekend in 1990 when she opened the door and found a clown. That's kind of freaky right there. Just
So did someone
imagine that. Just
send
open
them
up
to
your
the
door and
house?
you just open your door and there's a fucking clown in front of you.
Was it one of them birthday things?
Should have punched him then and shit. Coming to my house dressed like a fucking clown. So once she opened the door to find this clown, he shot her. Now, if she would have punched him in his shit, he might not have had a chance to shoot her.
Kicked him in his, you know what I'm saying?
So the moral of the story is, if a clown come to your door, make sure you punch that motherfucker in his shit.
Yeah.
So, police later found fibers from an orange wig in a car belonging to an employee of Marlene's husband. Wow. The bizarre case rocked the town of Wellington, Florida, and remained unsolved for nearly 30 years until advances in DNA caught up with the killer. On Saturday, on a Saturday in 1990, Marlene Warren woke up early to make breakfast for her son and his two friends who had stayed overnight. It was Memorial Day weekend. Marlene wanted to start the day off well for her and her son and his friends. And her son was recovering from a broken leg.
Huh?
That Saturday,
Did the
it
clown do
turned
it?
out to be break the leg? No, no, it happened before. It had nothing to do with the clown. Um, yeah, so that morning turned out to be the worst morning of the family's lives. At 10:45 a.m., while Joe and his friends were watching TV in the living room on a Saturday morning, 10:45 a.m., they still have Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, back then it was 90s, right?
Oh well, he's
Yeah.
21, so he ain't watching no
Oh,
cartoons.
why the fuck he should be making his mom breakfast?
he was recovering from a broken leg.
Oh yeah. Why was his kid? Yo, hold on.
Well,
I was his friend. Oh, never mind. My friend slept when I was. Yeah, never mind.
at
But
21. Yeah. All right. Well,
we had
so
girls then.
uh,
We brought girls over.
at 10:45 a.m., while Joe and his friends were watching TV in the living room, they heard a knock at the door. Um, Through the glass, they saw a delivery person dressed as a clown waiting on the front porch and carrying balloons and a basket of flowers.
Yeah, I was
All
right.
right. Well, yeah. Huh?
I
You
was.
were what?
I was right.
Yeah. About what?
One of them kind of clowns that come for your birthday.
Oh, they carry balloons and flowers.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, that's. I guess that's why she didn't punch him in his shit, right? Because he had the balloons and the
Yeah.
flowers.
Yep.
So that made him more like a official clown, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Not a crazy dude just
Not
walking around
crazy.
in a clown costume.
Done. Yep.
All right. So they saw this dude on the porch with the balloons and the flowers. Marlene was likely delighted to see the clown, as she has loved clowns ever since she was a child. As an adult, she liked to paint pictures of clowns to hang on the walls of the house. Wow, that's
Little
is
puppy.
that like a bad omen or something? Like karma? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You remember all them little clowns I used to buy at Tiffany? Little porcelain
yeah,
clowns.
yeah. Remember all those clowns he used to hang around with?
Yeah. One of them.
So, anyways, then the unthinkable happened. The clown pulled out a gun and fired at Marlene, who dropped to the floor of the foyer, lying in a pool of blood next to red and white carnations strewn about. Strewn about, that means spread out on the ground, from the fall.
Hey,
As Joe's, that was for you, not for the audience. I know
yeah.
you didn't know what that means.
Yeah.
As Joe screamed for his friends to call 911, he watched the clown calmly get into a white convertible and drive away. And that's how he's supposed to. That he might have been a hitman, because hitmen do that, right? They
Yeah.
pop your ass and they just walk away like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
What?
To not cause attention. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
but then again, he's just like the clown, so he's going to cause
What?
some attention anyway.
Was he in a
But
clown car? Like one of them little ones? Like little convertibles? Or was it a big one?
He might have been, but it was a white convertible, anyways. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if they got a picture of the clown car. Well, technically, it was a clown car, right?
Yep.
Clown owned it. Clown car.
Yep.
So they said nothing like this has ever happened in Wellington. This is a nice, quiet, small neighborhood. It was unbelievable. Police investigated, but the case went cold for nearly 3 decades until September 2017 when they finally made an arrest. Those who knew Marlene were shocked to learn that the suspect was Sheila Keene Warren, who was then 54 and who had married Marlene's husband, Michael, then 66, after Marlene was killed. Does anybody give a fuck how old these people were?
Huh.
I don't.
That's an old ass.
Uh, Say what?
That's an old clown.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that wasn't a clown. They said that was the suspect.
Oh.
So, after being arrested near the home she shared with Michael in Abingdon, VA, again, more useless information, she was extradited. Sheila was extradited to Palm Beach County, where she was held without bond as she awaited trial. She pleaded not guilty, claiming she had nothing to do with Marlene's death, but prosecutors at this time said DNA evidence connected her to the cold-blooded killing. As investigators started to peel back the layers of the bizarre case, they learned that Sheila had tried hard to keep what happened in Florida in the past. No shit. Wouldn't you want to keep it in the past?
Yeah.
After marrying in Las Vegas in 2002, the two settled into a 4,100 square foot lakeside French Tudor style mansion. So, we need to know how much square
I don't
feet.
even know what a Tudor I don't even know style. Tudor
Yeah,
style. What the fuck is Tudor style?
some French style mansion. In her new life, Sheila was known as Debbie. How do you get Debbie out of Sheila? Who knows? They enjoyed this chapter of their lives, hosting movies, watching parties in their basement viewing room, and inviting friends for rides on their pontoon boat in the summer. I want to get a pontoon boat. I always wanted one of those. Some weren't surprised that Michael and Sheila had gotten married because investigators had looked into rumors of an affair between them after Marlene was killed. Sheila, they later learned, worked with Michael, helping him repossess cars for his used car dealership in Florida. Marlene, a mother of two boys from a previous relationship, married Michael in 1972. He has never been charged with any crime connected to her death. The couple, however, had reportedly been having marital problems when she was killed. At the time, the police didn't have enough evidence to make any arrests, even when they found fibers from an orange wing, from an orange wig in Sheila's home and in an abandoned white convertible, later linked to Michael's business. So they got the wig, they got the white convertible. Over the years, advances in DNA and other technologies helped convict Sheila after the case was reopened in 2014. That DNA shit, that shit came back and helped a lot of people and fucked a lot of other ones, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people
No,
went
but
free for
he's
once they started
80
figuring
something
that shit
years
out.
old by now, though.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
84.
Um, Also, after the case was reopened, forensic scientists found orange fibers matching those found in the car and in Sheila's apartment on a ribbon that was attached to a balloon.
30 years
On
later?
April, or I guess so, or maybe they had it in in evidence already, but they couldn't test it because they didn't have DNA evidence
Yeah,
back then. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Now that they have now they can pull it out the evidence box
yeah.
and do the testing on it and shit. Yeah. So on April 25th, 2023, Sheila pleaded guilty to second degree murder for shooting Marlene. Sentenced to 12 years in prison, she was released in November 2024. All right, so just recently, 18 months after she entered her plea. Department of Corrections show. Joe said he wishes Sheila had received a life sentence for killing his mother. I lost my whole family, but it's a comfort to have two angels, my mother and my brother. They're watching me and guiding me home. That's wild.
Damn, she didn't do no time, really.
No, no, no. Yeah, wait till you see a picture of this lady.
She crazy looking.
Huh?
She crazy looking.
No, just
Regular white lady.
wh- regular white lady.
Regular white lady.
This cloud's white too.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, what would you do if a clown came and knocked on your door?
I don't fucking know,
How
yo.
would you greet that? How would you greet him? Would you
Well, now,
be
now that
would
I
you be,
know this
would you be
story,
skeptical? Would you be skeptical? Would you open the
yeah,
doors and
now I would because I know this story. Well, I don't know. I might have to kick him in his shit.
You been watching the Welcome to Derry?
Nah, I don't watch that.
You
Well,
don't watch that? Why?
I just
Why
haven't.
don't you watch it?
I haven't watched it.
Are you crazy? That shit is good.
Yeah. What would you do?
Scared of clowns?
No, not at all. What would
So,
you
how
do?
come,
A clown
how
came.
come you haven't watched?
Oh,
I think you're scared of clowns. How come you haven't
no,
watched it?
I'm not scared of clowns.
When I said that, you kind of froze. Like, oh shit.
Motherfucker, I got all kinds of clowns in my house.
Oh
I
yeah, true. Yeah, but they're not like Pennywise.
yeah, I got
Oh
Pennywise.
wait, you got Pennywise too. Yeah. Don't you got a big Pennywise?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. That moves and shit, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Never mind. Never
But
mind. You just look kind of nervous when I said that.
I got three big ass clowns.
Yeah. I'm not talking about your sons.
Yeah.
Good. So, for all of y'all that are out watching, make sure you come back and watch us again because we're gonna keep having more crazy shit over here on What the Fuck, and you know,
What
it
the
is what it
fuck?
is.
What the fuck? And be careful of
Peace.
clowns at your door.
Peace. Careful of the clowns at the door. I'm
'Cause you
not
never
opening the
know.
door.
You never know.
I'm not opening the door. If I didn't order no clowns, I'm not opening the door.
Nah.
I
Oh, I went.
don't open the door for people that aren't dressed like clowns. So that clown definitely he's gonna have to shoot through the door or something. Well, actually, because I
Real.
don't even go to the door. I got a Ring camera, so I don't even go to the door. So he's asked out coming to my house.
What do you want?
Yeah, and I got something for him if he does come, anyways.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, man.
All right.
You into you crazy for this one.
News, life, and beyond. Still here, still reppin' it. No politics, but we out to get the presidents. If we talking about it, then you know we speaking relevance. Giving you the facts, that's the only way to represent Connecticut. You just gotta tap in, like, share, and subscribe. CJ and Adam May, official, we going live. Just another episode, a visual for your eyes. News, life, and beyond, officially in its prime. News, life, and beyond. 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 News, life, and beyond.